Hi guys, welcome back to Lifestyle Love. So this video is actually a subscriber request video for a girl called Emily. She asked me to do a video on traveling. She explained that she absolutely loves traveling, however sometimes her budget doesn't allow as much travel as she'd like. So I've put together this video especially for Emily. So I actually think traveling is one of the best investments you can do for yourself. When we travel, we really grow as people. We learn about amazing cultures around us, which improves our level of understanding and respect. We meet amazing people. We get thrown into challenging situations where it's a test of our strength and our ability to overcome obstacles. We learn about communication beyond our language skills, and we create life-lasting memories. So I guess I'm trying to say, the more we travel, the more we grow as people. So for this video, I've broken it down into 4 key areas so that you can save as much money as possible when it comes to travel and therefore potentially do more traveling if that's what you want. So the first area that I want to talk about is flights. Now, if you live in Australia, you would probably experience the same frustration in that airfare is incredibly expensive because we are so far away from the rest of the world, which is why I'm a massive fan of frequent flyer programs. Being a member of a frequent flyer program can come with huge benefits. You can sometimes get free flights, you can sometimes get upgrades, you can sometimes get express check-ins, excess baggage allowance, and a whole range of other things like access to club lounges around the world, which make flying long distance trips much more manageable. So when it comes to picking a frequent flyer program, I recommend that you do your research and understand what key values and benefits that you're going to look for, because you want the frequent flyer program to work for you and your needs. I recommend that you read the fine print and make sure you really understand how to make the most of your frequent flyer program. If it's available, align your credit card to that frequent flyer program so that every time you shop, you actually earn additional frequent flyer points. Also, when it comes to flying, try and be exclusive to that particular airline because you will earn additional frequent flyer points every time you fly with that particular airline. Also, check out what other businesses that particular airline is aligned to. I know for my frequent flyer program, which is Qantas, they're aligned to Woolworths and a range of other alcohol shops, stationery providers, electronic goods. So every time I shop with those particular brands, I always make sure I show my Qantas frequent flyer card so that I earn extra points beyond earning them off my credit card and beyond my frequent flying with that particular airline. Creating a long-term relationship with a frequent flyer program is definitely worthwhile. The second area that I want to talk about is travel insurance. Travel insurance is so important. I would never go on holiday without travel insurance. And the great thing is, a lot of credit card companies now offer complimentary travel insurance when you book and pay for your airfare and accommodation using your credit card. But of course, I always recommend making sure you read the fine print. You want to make sure that you are covered 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter where you are in the world. And make sure all your personal contents are covered, as I discovered the hard way on my recent international holiday. But definitely do not go on holiday without travel insurance. But by using a credit card that has a complimentary travel insurance package can definitely save you a lot of money. The third area that I want to talk about where you can save money on holiday is accommodation. Now, accommodation can be obviously a big chunk of your overall holiday cost, but there are actually lots of things you can do to try and save money in this area. First and most obvious one is hotel loyalty programs. That is a bit like the frequent flyer program where you always stick to that particular chain of hotels. And they can give you things like free upgrades, free nights accommodation, complimentary breakfasts, late check-ins or late check-outs I should say, or early check-ins, as well as a whole range of other benefits. And again, those little things can really add up. But if you're not a fan of the hotel groups and their loyalty programs, you can also look at Airbnb. Renting somebody's home instead of booking into a hotel is a great way to see how those people live in that particular city. And there's also other money-saving benefits in that the most homes have a laundry and a kitchen facility that you can use, which means you don't always have to go out to eat a meal. You can have some home-cooked meals, and also you can do all your laundry in the property rather than having to send it out or going to a dry cleaners. Another great idea that a friend of mine does is she actually house swaps. So she'll put on Facebook that her apartment is available to rent between these particular dates, and is anyone interested from another city in swapping homes. This saves her thousands of dollars, and again, it's a great way to see how other people live in their own home. There are actually a few other things you can do to try and save money when it comes to accommodation. My hairdresser who does my colour the other day, she actually told me when she books her hotels, she actually calls the hotel directly after doing her research on the comparison websites. She will ask them if they can offer her a better deal as to what's advertised online, and she said she saves hundreds of dollars by normally doing that. And another tip that I've heard that when it comes to booking hotel accommodation, especially when you're using those comparison websites, is to clear your cookies. Because I've heard, and I don't know if this is true, but I've heard it a few times, when those booking comparison websites and particular hotel groups see that you're regularly checking the price of accommodation, each time you log in and look at it, they'll bump the price up to help create a false sense of panic and to try and encourage you to hurry up and book that in. So make sure each time you're searching accommodation, clear those cookies. And the same goes for when you're researching different airlines. And the fourth area that I want to talk about when it comes to saving money on holiday is spending money. Now, we all like to go on holiday with a nice bit of cash burning in our pockets so that we can buy some nice things, pay for some great experience, and create some amazing memories, and come home from a holiday guilt-free without any nasty credit card debt. So there are actually a couple of things you can do to try and earn some money whilst being away on holiday. One of my favourite ones is renting your home or bedroom out on Airbnb. If the room or house is not being used and you feel comfortable doing this, it's a great way to earn some quick cash whilst it's sitting there and being available to other people to use. Another idea is you can actually rent your car out if you're not using it, and another idea is if you have a parking spot and you're able to move your car somewhere where it's safe and protected, is you rent that parking spot out to people in your community that might be able to use it and pay you cash for that rent. Now, there are lots of different things you can also do to try and save more money whilst on holiday. Things like researching Groupon deals and codes for the city that you're traveling to. There might be some special offers for restaurants or sightseeing activities. All these little things really do add up. Also, try and research activities that doesn't actually cost you any money. There are lots of art galleries, museums, parks and beaches that don't actually cost anything to go to. So research ahead and save more money. And my final tip for saving money on holiday is stay local. Why not try and be a tourist in your own city? See what the tourists that come to your city love about your town and go and see them for yourself. I remember once I did a ghost tour in the rocks in Sydney with a whole bunch of tourists, and it was so much fun. I met some really interesting people and I got to learn about the amazing history of my hometown, all the convicts arriving into Sydney and all the amazing stories that happened. So I hope that this video helps you save some money when you book your next holiday. As always, if you have other ideas that might help other people viewing this video or subscribers, please put them in the comments box below. As I always say, sharing is caring. Well, it's a beautiful day here in Sydney and I'm just near Bondi Beach, so I'm going to go for a bit of a swim. I will see you later in the week for either Money Monday or Lifestyle Love. Ciao for now, and don't forget you can also follow me on Instagram at sugarmama.tv. Ciao for now, bye!